You can't fix what you don't measure. And today I'm going to show you a simple yet powerful measurement system that you can use for your website so you can objectively determine what's working and what isn't based on math and data. You've probably seen the term business metrics or KPIs, which stand for key performance indicators. They're both the same thing, and they're just a fancy way of describing statistics that tell you what's going on with your website, your paid advertising, your email marketing, or just your business in general. And if I asked you, how many visitors did you get to your website yesterday, or last week, or last month? Or is your website traffic trending up or trending down? Could you tell me? Or if you're a service-based business, how many website visitors on average does it take for you to get a new client or a new patient if you're in healthcare? Without this information, you're just kind of flying blind and guessing, which is not a good place to be if you want to minimize waste, maximize profits, and know exactly what's going on with your business. And if you're currently not tracking statistics about your business, don't feel bad, because tons of businesses I've consulted with over the years were not tracking any statistics either. And there are four main reasons for this. First, no one's ever explained what statistics you should be tracking. No one's ever explained how to track website statistics. Then once you have the data, what do you do with it? Other than say, oh, that's nice. And a lot of the advice you find online from so-called experts regarding tracking statistics is either too complicated or too expensive to implement for the typical small to medium-sized business. So you end up just punting and nothing gets done. But today we're going to fix that. And I'm going to show you step by step what to do and how to measure key metrics for your website and your business for maximum efficiency and profitability. And the good news is, it's not that hard. You don't need any fancy dashboards. A simple spreadsheet or pencil and paper will do just fine. What you're after is the data. So let's begin with, what statistics should you be monitoring? Well, the key here is you want to start with the end in mind and work backward. The reason is, if you don't start with the end in mind and work backward, you're going to end up wasting a bunch of time and collecting data that might be interesting or nice to know, but it doesn't help you make decisions that can improve your marketing efforts or make your business more profitable. Here's an example. Let's say you're a service-based business like a medical or dental office, an attorney, a website designer, a financial planner, even a pressure washing company, where the end result is to generate a request for an appointment, a consultation, or a price quote. The minimum metrics you would want to track are the number of appointments, consultations, or price quotes that are requested, the total amount of traffic to your site, which pages people are visiting on your site, and where your traffic is coming from. Now, are there other metrics you could monitor? Of course. And you might very well add in a few more stats to monitor and get more granular with your measurement in the future. But starting out, keep it simple. And as I'll show you in just a moment, you can get a ton of useful information just by measuring the basics. Next, how exactly do you track website statistics? Most everyone's heard of Google Analytics. However, they discontinued the standard version of Google Analytics, also known as Universal Analytics, back in July 2023 and replaced it with Google Analytics 4. And in my opinion, at least at the present time, Google Analytics 4 is not very user-friendly, which is why I don't use it. Now, if you like Google Analytics 4 and you want to use it, that's totally fine. Maybe one day I'll sit down and try to figure it out, but in the meantime, I track my website statistics using a service called Clicky, which I've been using since 2010, and it works great. It's accurate and easy to use, and they have a free version, which might be all you'll ever need. For more information on Clicky, there's a link in the description. The way Clicky works is they provide you with a unique tracking code that you install on your website, which then sends data back to your Clicky account, where everything is stored and tabulated and presented in a very user-friendly format. And in case you're wondering, this is how most digital tracking systems work. If you use Google Analytics 4, they give you a tracking code you install on your website, and that tracking code sends data back to your Google Analytics 4 account. If you're running ads on Facebook, you install a tracking code called the Metapixel onto your website, and it sends data back to your Facebook ad account. And if you need help installing any type of tracking script onto your website, we can do that very quickly and inexpensively for you. Just reach out to us at markbrinker.com/gethelp and we'll get you taken care of. Okay, next, how do you use the data? Now that you have data coming in from your website, what do you do with it? Well, here are some real-world examples. The number of leads and clients from your website are down. Is this a traffic problem or a conversion problem? And just so we're all on the same page, traffic is getting visitors to your site. Conversion is what visitors do once they're at your site. If the number of leads and clients are down, many businesses immediately jump to the conclusion that their website, in other words, conversion, is the problem, which might or might not be the case. You also have to check the amount of traffic coming to your site because traffic might be the underlying issue. For example, if you're currently only getting 50 to 100 visitors per month to your site, you definitely have a traffic problem. Even if you have a textbook perfect website, 50 to 100 visitors per month ain't gonna get the job done. Or let's say you discover your traffic is half of what it was a year ago, and the number of leads and clients from your website is also half of what they were a year ago. Well, there's your problem, traffic. However, let's say your website traffic is pretty much at the same level as it was a year ago, but the number of leads and clients is noticeably down. This means you have a conversion problem. In other words, most likely a website problem. So this is how you can use website statistics to pinpoint what the problem actually is versus just guessing. Here's another example, planning and forecasting. One of the key ratios you should know is how much website traffic does it take on average to generate a new client? Why? Because once you know this number, getting more clients largely becomes just a function of website traffic. For example, if your website stats show that for every 400 visitors, it generates one new client, that means 800 website visitors should result in 2 new clients, and so forth. So if you're running paid ads and you want more clients, you buy more traffic. If you're generating traffic with SEO and you want more clients, you publish more articles. In addition to generating more traffic to attract more clients, you can also implement one or more conversion strategies like lead magnets or email marketing or retargeting ads and monitor how these affect your new client volume. In our example, if one or more of your conversion strategies can reduce the numbers from 400 visitors for every new client to only 300 visitors for a new client, you'd be able to get more clients without increasing traffic. So this is an example of how you use website statistics to give you predictability and peace of mind. One final example, evaluating marketing channels. Let's say you're implementing multiple marketing strategies simultaneously to drive traffic to your website. You're doing SEO, you're doing Facebook ads, Google ads, you're posting a ton on social media. And guess what? It's working. You're getting clients. But which marketing channel is actually responsible for getting you the most clients? And why might you want to know this? Well, running ads on Facebook and Google costs money. And if your website data shows that most of your new clients are coming from your SEO efforts, which consists of you publishing content and attempting to get that content ranked in the search results, then you might be able to scale back on your paid ads or shut them off altogether and save money. Or let's say your website data shows that 85% of your overall traffic is coming from your SEO efforts, so it would be tempting to conclude that your SEO efforts are generating most of your new clients. But when you dig into your website statistics, you discover that the bulk of your new clients are actually coming from your paid ad campaigns. So now you know what's really moving the needle. These are just a few examples of what you can do with data from your website and how it can help you make decisions that affect your bottom line. Remember, when measuring statistics for your website, you don't need anything fancy or complicated. Just keep it simple because you can do a lot by just being brilliant at basics. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Mark Brinker. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.